Monday was World Homeless Day, and this council decided to have a conversation about the criminalization of homelessness and how we needed to be stricter on our homeless in Pensacola.
The issue is how to appropriately regulate their existence.
I don't want to go backwards. We need to go forward.
To put the city of Pensacola's longtime battle with the homeless into perspective, we need to look back at 2011 and a movement against corporate greed and political corruption called Occupy Wall Street. Many who shared the camp were homeless, and that time of togetherness forged a bond between occupiers and the city's poor and homeless that continues to this day. These occupiers show up in solidarity every time the city tries to criminalize poverty, which is almost annually. We didn't always win at first. Several anti-homeless ordinances were passed in 2013 under the misguidance of Pensacola Mayor Ashton Hayward, including a push to ban blankets, washing in public bathrooms, and sleeping on public benches, all solemnly passed by a majority of City Council.
The council and the citizens have allowed the mayor to bully and strong-arm Pensacolians for far too long.
Many residents felt it was the public humiliation that brought council and the mayor to their senses. Others felt they gave in once they realized how illegal the anti-homeless ordinances were. But the mayor and some council members remained determined to oust the homeless from the heart of the city. A task force on homelessness was set up, and the mayor paid traveling consultant Dr. Robert Marbit $35,000 to oversee it and write a report. While the consensus nationally is that the best way to end homelessness is to give the homeless homes, housing first, in the more than 2 years since the report, the city has done nothing by way of adding housing for the homeless. Marbit's $35,000 fee could have housed 3 homeless persons for 1 year. Even though the homeless and activist communities disagreed with a lot of Dr. Marbit's stances, they all agreed that the ordinances that criminalize the homeless should be repealed. The Department of Justice also agreed in a report in 2016 that sternly reminded the state courts that criminalizing poverty and homelessness is patently unconstitutional. In addition to being unlawful, to the extent that these practices are geared not toward addressing public safety, but rather toward raising revenue, they cast doubt on the impartiality of the tribunal and erode trust between local governments and their constituents. Now, Pensacola is at it again with a new panhandling ordinance sponsored by Mayor Ashton Hayward and Councilman Brian Spencer that will prohibit the solicitation of funds in the downtown core. This new area will be called the Visitors District, but leaves well-known tourist attractions just outside of this new district. They say panhandling is an issue totally separate from homelessness, but even one of its strongest backers, the Greater Pensacola Chamber of Commerce, called it a homeless ordinance in its statement of support. Enough occupiers and other friends of the homeless came out March 9th, and to the surprise of no one, the council postponed the vote for another month until 5:30 p.m. April 13th. What we're seeing over and over again is overreaching, said Ken Paulson. You cannot declare a downtown zone a no free speech zone. You cannot ban free speech, and so-called panhandling is free speech. We urge Mayor Ashton Hayward, Councilman Brian Spencer, and Chief Tommy Leiter to just give up criminalizing homelessness and turn their attention to providing more shelter, public showers, public bathrooms, and more programs for those who need a helping hand. Please urge your City Council member to vote no on the April 13th panhandling ordinance, and please add your voice to this discussion.